rematch happen right away?
The rematch didn't happen because I signed a deal with Top Rank, and it's a good idea to have me have a couple of fights to get the US public to know me a bit better, and then when we fight again, it'll be even bigger and better.
To this day,
Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Thaboxingvoice.com.
You need that fear.
All I'm trying to do is make a stand for something that I truly believe is right. I truly believe is right. I don't want to be like you. Come on, man. I'm the face of boxing. I'm the cash cow. I hold the record for pay-per-view. Me.
My job. I know my job. I know my situation. I want to fight. That's my
Dazn production.
check it, you know. This fight is gonna be very difficult for both of us.
Thaboxingvoice.com. Good morning, TBV, and welcome back, boxing fans. We are back this morning to talk Tyson Fury. It's fight week. We are 1 day away from him taking on Tom Schwarzenegger, and Ben Davison had some things to say. He said that the selection of Tom Schwarz was to get Tyson Fury ready for Deontay Wilder. They selected Tom Schwarz with Deontay Wilder in mind. Does Schwarz have height? Does he have the power? What is it?
What the fuck? What the fuck?
I don't know. What is it that he could be bringing to the table that is similar to Deontay Wilder? We will see Saturday night, but I'm here with my co-host, my
Shut
main
that
man.
soft ass shit up, man.
Well, I don't know. Maybe he's not too much of a main man today. He got his soundboard working, but I'm here with my co-host, and we're going to chop it up. Michael Gross in the building. You know the number to call in, 1-425-569-5241. Press 1 one time to voice your opinion right here on the Voice of the People hotline. Let me go on out to Indiana.
Dazn production.
I speak it, believe it, receive it. Speak it, believe it, receive it.
Boxingvoice.com.
So when I stop him, y'all gonna say he was too weak. He stayed out before he said it.
A man stand up for what he believe in, and when you stand up for what you believe in, you accept whatever consequences come behind it.
Boxingvoice.com.
Yo, what's up, people out there in the TBVU? They have the range of Deontay Wilder. I think Sports is about 6'5", 6'6". Wilder's about 6'7", 6'8". So the range is not there either. They have the power of Deontay Wilder. Yeah, I don't think so either. They have the heart and the will to win of Deontay Wilder. I seen Tom Schwarz try to flop and get a nigga disqualified. I don't think he had that heart either. So I don't know what the hell Ben Davison is talking about when he said he thinks Tom Schwarz is going to get him ready for Deontay Wilder. I think they're doing what the Top Rank died as Ness says they always do. Fluff him up, give him somebody easy so the American public think he's better than what he is. But we'll break it down and we'll definitely get into it.
You know, the funny thing is, Mike, I don't know if he meant it literally, like Tom Schwarz literally prepares him. When reading the article, he speaks of the height differences and how he didn't want Fury going from a tall guy to a short guy back to a tall guy. And if you think about it, that's what Joshua had. Outside of almost 9 months off, or however many months off it was since he fought last September versus Povetkin, and then waiting until Andy Ruiz, who was a smaller guy, having to change height difference, not being ready for that. And maybe Ben, the younger trainer,
I think we're giving a little bit too much, guys. Let's just be revisionist history, all right? Revisionist history. Povetkin, was he a tall guy?
I mean, he's got to be taller than Andy Ruiz,
Get
ain't he?
the fuck out of here, bro. You smoking Ness. Come on,
they're
man.
the
You
same
watching
height?
boxing a long ass time. You know damn well Povetkin about 6 foot even. If that.
Really?
If that. Yeah. Parker,
I'm
what
gonna
is he?
check. I'm gonna check. I don't know if he's
Parker, what is he? 6'2", 6'3", maybe?
Yo, but 6'2", 6'3" is bigger than 6 feet, bro. It's bigger than Andy Ruiz.
Bro, all them niggas about the same height. Parker, Povetkin.
Yo, shout out to
and
Parker,
tackling.
yo. Shout out to
And
Parker.
tackling.
Eddie's such a good promoter that he got people out here thinking Eric Molina a bum. Meanwhile, Joseph Parker signed the match and about to fight Eric
I
Molina.
know, right?
Yo,
Got they got
Eddie,
Eric out here doping.
Eddie's so good that Eric Molina was banned from Okada for the last AJ fight. Now they bringing him back. Dust him off and try it again. You could dust yourself off and try it again. Try it again. Yo, I fucks with Eddie, man. I swear. He should come on here weekly, bro.
He got his own podcast. He's like, man, nah, I get my own thing. Now be down.
Nah, he said his podcast whack though, man. He don't even do nothing. He just show
I ain't
up.
never, I never even seen it. But look here, man. Like I was saying, Takium, Povetkin, Parker, Ruiz. Not a whole lot of difference in that height right there. Parker may be the tallest at 6'3", 6'4", but 6'4" is kind of generous for Parker because AJ towered over Parker at least 3 or 4 inches. So I'm going to say I don't think the height for AJ was any different. And I do think Fury is smart by taking a guy who was about 6'5" and 6'6", but at the same time, I feel like it could have been better guys at that height available other than Tom Schwarz.
I mean, like we went through the rankings in these last couple of days, bro.
And when nobody out there,
he's highly ranked. He's tall. I don't really see what direction you would want Fury to go other than Schwartz. I'm not saying that there isn't anything better out there because Gerald Washington is just as tall, but is he going to present, he doesn't know how to, he doesn't know how to win yet. He only knows how to lose based off of this. You feel me? So, I mean,
based off the available opponent and record, I mean, you would have to say that even though he is unknown, I guess you can sell a undefeated fighter better than you can somebody who's coming off 3 or 4 losses. You know what I'm saying?
You definitely can, but again, here's your rankings. Tall, with Wilder in mind, that they had availability to as a top-ranked stablemate. Who could they have really gotten with Wilder in mind, right? Like, I think it's a good selection. You don't want, even if you could find someone that was more like Wilder to Mike's liking, right? Because Mike feels like this is bullshit. They're deceiving us. Schwartz is nothing like Wilder. But do you really want anything like Wilder? You're just trying to get Fury back into the swing of things. Like, let's be honest. He took the fight off of 2 tune-ups, off a 3-year layoff. But
2-year layoff, 2 tune-ups. Yeah, I mean.
But just his quote, though, finally coming out, telling the truth to Kevin Iole. Oh, shit. I always forget when I'm screen sharing. I can't do that. Oops. All right, let me go back to not screen share. And
shout out to Kevin Iole. I see you back out here doing your thing, man.
Why didn't the rematch happen right away?
Yeah, I seen that too, right? He was doing his thing. He just got to,
be thick-skinned.
Yeah.
Why didn't the rematch happen right away?
The rematch didn't happen because I signed a deal with Top Rank. And it's a good idea.
Yo, why is that so hard? You see? Like, why was it so hard to say that 4 months ago?
Or why was it so hard when he went on
deflect
Area
so
1 and he
much?
said the reason why the fight wasn't happening was because Deontay Wilder signed a 3-year or 3-fight extension with Showtime. So, I mean,
Yo, this dude is bipolar.
No. Not what he knows. He knows that.
No. He's bipolar, okay?
No. I'm saying he knows the people that interview him, like Errol Hawana, don't really know shit about boxing. But when it comes to Kevin Iole, he gonna check him on some of that bullshit that he was gonna say. So I think Kevin was just waiting for him to say something, like he said with Ariel Hawane. But Fury's a smart guy, man. He knows how to play the media, bro. He knows how to say things on one outlet that they're not really educated about boxing that he can get away with. But when he comes to somebody who knows the sport and knows the game, he got to really tighten himself up and not really say some of that bullshit that he said. But real quick, man, big ups to everybody in the chat. Rule 504. Neil Son, what up, big dog? Thanks for joining me last night. Cass, Kellen Fisher, Loma King, M's, Two Tails. What up, everybody out there, man? And if you're listening right now, definitely go ahead and smash that thumbs up button. If you want to go one step farther, get on patreon.com/theboxingvoice and sign up to what is it called? Patreon. And you be a part of our betting show this morning. Well, maybe we'll do the betting show right after this show, or we'll do Untitled right after this show. But definitely gonna have some content on Patreon today. We're trying to do 2 shows, the betting show and the Untitled. So go ahead and sign up now for as little as $3 a month and go ahead and win some money with us. Also, if you want to watch the fight this weekend, which is the WBSS will be on Dazn, so go ahead and check out our description box, and we have a Dazn hyperlink in our description box where you can sign up. There's no longer 1 month free, but they do offer $99 for the year, which equivalates to like $8.33. Or you can go ahead and do monthly for $19.99 and check out the Matchroom cards, the Golden Boy cards, the World Boxing Super Series. So you got Canelo, you got AJ, you got a multitude of fighters. You know what I'm saying? So definitely go check that out. But like I was saying, Fury said it with Kevin Iole because he know Kevin knows the game, and he's not just gonna spit out that bullshit that he would on other platforms like a Ariel Helwani, who's not that educated in boxing.
So you thought, or you think, that he thought he couldn't manipulate?
100%. Fury's a smart guy, man. He's not, even though he's joke forward and like a jokester, he's not no dumb guy. He knows what he's doing. I'll tell you what,
though. He's not popular. He is not.
Who you picked from last night?
He is not popular on his own. Maybe not to the U.S. public, because he does good numbers UK. He's not doing numbers over here. I've never had a flagship show this low. You know what I'm saying? Like a Thursday previews and prediction show, it's never been that low. You seen the little amount of callers we had, but just the playbacks, they're not interested.
I knew something was wrong Monday when I did a Tyson Fury show. And it wasn't like the shows that I was doing Thursday, Friday, and even Saturday. You know what I'm saying? The numbers, even Sunday night show, Gennady Golovkin numbers started to grow, but the Fury show on Monday has not really progressed that much. I mean, I'm not understanding why, because I mean, he seems like a character that everybody talks about. Even the fucking live conference call show.
Bro, look at the numbers right now. This is the weakest morning show I've done in months. There's one caller, and it's Dominic from Seattle.
He ain't called last night, so he might got something to say.
He ain't calling to talk about this, I bet. I mean, this is crazy. Sad.
Bro, at the end of the day, I mean,
I'm going to just open up the phone lines. Hopefully the show gets better. People call in and start talking about their summer vacations or something.
Remember to rate us 5 stars on iTunes.
Say what, Mike?
It's just part of what Top Rank thinks is going to be successful, but
and isn't this fight? Is this fight on the app or is this fight streamed?
Oh, it's on the app, my nigga. Yeah, he gets some the app money.
So how you making him bigger to the U.S. public? Is it just by the Fight Week propaganda? Because I don't know.
Bob said that this fight this weekend is going to draw in more new subscribers to the app than what the UFC inaugural event did, and I think that is total bullshit. It's just not the interest. It's just not there, man, for Tyson Fury, bro. I like Fury. I mean, I'm a Fury, you know what I'm saying, fan kind of guy, but when I gotta admit, once he gets in that ring and he's not fighting a guy like a Wilder or even a Steve Cunningham who's gonna make him fight back, he's not really that entertaining in the ring. I mean, he does antics, he does crazy shit in the ring, put his hands up, scream at people and shit, but his fighting skills are nice. They are good. It's just, I guess, as the American public, we don't want to see our heavyweights jab or box for 12 rounds. We want to see guys get in firefights and get knocked out or do some knocking out. So,
listen, there was articles. You suggested a topic. Does Fury have to impress? And I think he does, man, especially when there's this little interest in his fight. He needs to impress. His opponent is unknown, and he should treat him like an unknown opponent. He better get the stoppage. And I don't think it could be like I mean, I guess it could be the corner.
Nah, it can't be no ref shit. It can't be no ref coming over there and say, "Oh man, you had enough, wave it off." Nah, American, nah, we don't want that, dog. We not gonna eat that up. You know what I'm saying? We want to see somebody knock somebody out. A nigga try to get up, but he's stumbling. So then the ref called it off. We don't want to see no Demetrius Andre versus that Wolverine guy where the ref just walks over to him and say, "Hey man, you had enough." We don't want to see no Carlos Takam and my guy Anthony Joshua. We don't want to see no Richard Reactpo and Daniel Dubois. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to see. Not Richard Reactpo. What's the guy name with the bleached beard that he fought?
Who? Richard Lardy.
Yeah, Richard Lardy, you know what I'm saying? We don't want to see that, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, you don't see they building up the Dubois Fury beef?
Yeah. Beef?
Yeah, Dubois said, "Oh, I'm going to knock out your cousin." I guess he's trying to say all chubby white guys look alike.
Oh, no. Fury and Ricky Hatton like Gorman. They didn't really want the Gorman fight to happen with Dubois right now. Fury said he didn't see why Frank was putting them together. Man, they know Daniel Dubois gonna starch that boy out, man. I'm trying to tell you. But Fury definitely has to be impressive this weekend, or the plan that Top Rank has could like be spoiled. Like, think about it. If you're Wilder, bro. I know, you know what I'm saying? I know, but Fury's come out and said, "Hey, man, you trying to be your name off my name and all this shit." And, bro, why wait around for this nigga? Hey, he cool and all, but my nigga, as the American public, bro, we want to see Dillian White fight. We want to see that AJ fight.
Bruh.
We want to see Andy Ruiz fight. What's up, big dog?
They might not wait for him because, look, they can hide the numbers from us, but I'm pretty sure when you sit down at a negotiation table to do a big fight the way you done Wilder Fury 1, you're entitled to ask for whatever numbers or analytics you want. And they ain't going to be able to hide that this fight ain't done well. They're not going to be able to hide that. You know, if I'm Wilder, I move on too, man. I take on Dillian White. Dillian White, he could sell it more.
Before you gauge the Dillian White, how do you gauge the?
I just think. Let me just add this. I just think people believe Dillian can win by knockout. You know, yes, people believe Tyson can win, but it's by decision. It's up to Wilder to make the fight. You know, at least with Dillian White, we got two guys that want to fight, not one guy on the outside and the other guy seeking and destroying.
That goes for all heavyweights. Dylan White, Andy Ruiz, Anthony Joshua, fucking anybody who gets in the ring. You know what I'm saying? Like, it seems like the only guy who was comfortable with going 12 rounds is Tyson Fury, and he's trying to outbox you. I'm not, man. I'm here for it, but I'm not really here for it. I'm a boxing fan, so I'm definitely gonna tune in and watch. But I'm not gonna be overly excited if Fury doesn't get a knockout. And if Fury is not going to be impressive, I don't know how you can see how many people are viewing on the app at one time. I don't know how would you gauge.
I just don't even know how you're building his U.S. profile by putting him on the app.
I mean, I guess Bud and Loma fought on the app before. I mean, I don't know.
Bud and Loma also fought on real ESPN.
Yeah, I mean, give Fury time. He might come back and have
Bud and Loma's numbers that have been reported have been when they were on ESPN, not on the app. Bud ain't do no almost 3 million on no fucking app.
True on that. I don't know, man. Like, I'm not sure how the profile is gonna be built, because I'm sure that even though I seen it last night on ESPN Sports Center where they had like a little promo down at the bottom, I'm not sure how many people are going to tune into that app, and it might get buried with some of the other shit that they're premiering Saturday. So we'll see. And then it comes on like at about 10 something or 9 something. So,
but look, sticking to the topic, right? Ben Davidson said they got Schwarz with Wilder in mind. What the fuck is Wilder doing then? Because he's getting Luis Ortiz, a southpaw. Like, how does that prepare you for Tyson Fury, who's mad light-footed? This dude's a ballerina in the ring.
I don't think Wilder even thinking about being prepared for Fury. I think he's thinking about getting there, get back against Ortiz. Y'all thought he had a good round. I'm about to kill this nigga. That's probably what he's thinking about. And for Fury, bro, I think Wilder just adapts with the person, bro. Like, he brings in who he has to bring in for like certain camps, but outside of that, man, Wilder just come to fight, bro. He ain't really interested in bringing somebody in to like or fighting somebody that has similar styles. No, he's trying to fight the best available people. Yeah, it looks like Ortiz is the best available person right now.
I guess. Listen, man, let's open up these lines. We got people called in.
Let's go.
Let's get to him. Fury didn't really bring him out, man. I mean, what could we say? We going out to pound for pound.
No, El Camino.
Oh, I ain't do that?
No, you did the
got you.
the rated 5 stars.
You the man.
These calls are brought to you by El Camino Electrical Services, experts in electric vehicle charging stations. For consultations and turnkey installation, visit us at elcaminoelectricalservices.com.
Mike.
You know it.
You don't know shit about boxing.
R&B, good morning.
What's up, Wolf?
What up?
I mean, this is more of a rant on people from the UK. They called us slow, ignorant, uneducated baboons, us Americans, and we kept trying to tell them, y'all doing that stuff in the land of Hogwarts. We don't give a fuck what y'all got special spells over there. Come to America, you can't bring that soft shit over here. The reason why nobody respect Tyson Fury is he wandering around in his damn drawers like people over here. We like men who are men, not that flirting the line with that fugazi stuff. Like, I hope y'all take lessons. You gotta come over here and be a man. Like, he over here boxing in his drawers. Like, who wants to see that? Like, y'all need to keep that land of Hogwarts stuff over there in England. And if you want to be real men and make money, you got to abide by our rules. We ain't changing for y'all. Y'all better change for us. Learn to respect it.
All right, champ. Thanks for calling in. We're going out to Troy in Baltimore.
Baltimore.
Okay, you know what? It's probably snowing in hell right now because you and I are in agreement. This Fury fight means nothing if not bringing out any people. Because you know what he did? Fury had the world in the palm of his hands when he came back, right? He had the story about triumphing over, his coke habit and all those other issues. He beat Deontay Wilder, but he got a draw. And now they've thrown it all away by having him fight this unknown folding chair. Because that's exactly what this guy is. He's a folding chair. He's not really meant to... He's just there to be there. He's not really meant to show off or do anything else. Now, if Bob was thinking, he should have signed Fury to fight Rivas, and then Fury could have used his mouth and said that he's saving boxing again.
I think that the reason they didn't go with Rivas is, according to the article, Ben Davison didn't want Fury going from high in height with Deontay Wilder at 6'7" to then down low to the size of Rivas, who's like a 6-footer, then back up to Deontay Wilder.
I get what you're saying about the height and all that, but look how low he is now as far as talent and name. Who is this guy he's fighting?
No,
Schwarz? Who is he?
I am totally in agreement with you. No one knows. No one really cares.
Right. And now I'm going to help your numbers and help you out. The first guy that called in R&B, he's talking about, we don't like no soft shit over here, because we Americans. Is there anyone as soft as him with his passive aggressive ass? Always calling in and telling you about me, but never speaking to me. Tell him I said it too. All right, man.
All right.
He'll definitely boom back in for that.
Troy, thanks for calling in. Troy going at everybody. Nobody's safe from Troy's wrath. Y'all know it.
Love lost, man.
Let me see. We got Boomeranga in the UK.
Hey!
day. To this day. To this day. To this day. To this day.
Sing along if you know the words.
Day, day, day.
Come on.
To this day. Come on.
KO, what's up, homie?
Yo, what's going on, people? Can you hear me?
Loud and clear, champ.
Good stuff. Listen, yeah. Was it yesterday I called in? I was saying that this Fury guy, I think he's talented. I think he's a really good boxer, but the guy is so disingenuous, and I don't like him as a person. I'm not even gonna lie, because like he always deceives the fans. He just comes up with bullshit all the.
Queen and her internet, boy. She don't play with y'all. Y'all better pay y'all bills out there, man. Like, come on, KO. We need a flatline soundbite. Who's going to help with the flatline
Dylan
soundbite?
White
numbers in the UK.
is a gym sweeper.
You said something that Fury does numbers in the UK. But I don't even think that's true. We don't even have any statistics for that. Like, he's never actually done any successful pay-per-view in the UK.
That's not true. That's not true. That's not true. That's not true. You're not listening. You're not listening. You got a one-way phone over there because that's not true. Remember, Fury almost did like 800,000 versus a bum.
He actually...
On his comeback,
exactly, he did. Like, he's not...
Remember, his comeback had like 800,000.
Yeah, but he wasn't the main...
He wasn't the main event. Carl Frampton and Warrington was the main event.
And that's worse. He still peaked at 800,000, bruh.
What, pay-per-views?
No, viewership. That's still a lot of people,
man. Yeah, but like, what? That's
almost a million people is still a lot of people.
I mean, yeah, but how many people actually gonna pay?
Cut it. Use that status. Use that status. Use that status. Boomerang.
Boxingvoice.com.
It's money to shit. Working that wrist. Ballin' like Swish. Diamonds wet like a fish. Pull up with them sticks. Come fuck with the clique. We fucked on your bitch. She sucking the dick. I'm whipping the work.
Money. TMG, what it do?
Hey, yo. Hey, yo, what's going on? It's your boy H Money, Mr. Dazn, the Boxing Voice 2019 Rookie of the Year. And that's, you are TMG. That's just to let you know, you are the leader. We work for you. This is your gang. And that's, you are NE $. Mike is Money Mike. Yeah, y'all a big part of this gang, Ness. And I got breaking news for you. Robert Bonilla, the Latin assassin, signed with TMG Promotions last night. We made it official. And Ness, he's looking for an opponent. We need an opponent for Robert Bonilla.
I got you one. He want to fight at 195, right?
Yeah, that's perfect. That's right around his weight class, the cruiserweight division.
I got a cherry for him, bruh. I got a dude that people think is good. He run around here calling himself the Tank, but that's all he is a fat Tank. If anything, the only association with him and the Tank is that they both fat, but he more like a fat pussy. You know what I'm saying? I think Robert Bonilla could take this dude all day. There's plenty of footage on him. Y'all should do y'all homework. But Marvin needs a fight at 195, and he already scared, man. He been cherry picking his whole life.
Has he fought before in the Border Wars?
Yeah, he fought the same dude twice. He fought Aaron Cantu. You can check those fights out on Border Wars. They there. Plus, he got footage. He sparred Cruz before. He sparred me. It's footage of him and me sparring. It's footage of him and Cruz sparring. It's footage of him fighting Cantu twice.
Okay, that sounds great. I just want to give you a background on him, man. This guy's from the streets. Robert Bonilla, he's from the streets of Los Angeles. He's Grape Street. And I got all the best fighters, Ness. This man trying to change his life. He's doing a great job, and I'm happy to promote him. And for Joseph Rodriguez, you said your brother Matt wants to fight my fighter Jimmy. Okay, let's do it at a catch weight. Stop making excuses. Your brother said he's willing to drop to 168 to the super middleweight division. I'm willing to make the fight happen. Jim has accepted the challenge. Jim don't duck anybody. He's the real Mexican. Jim is from Mexico. Your brother is American Mexican, bro. He doesn't have the Mexican style like Jim. We accept the challenge. We want to make it happen. Jim is the true Mexican. Ness, he's the real Mexican style. He learned this style in Mexico. You can't learn this anywhere else. You can't learn this. You know what I'm saying? I got the true Mexican fighter. I got the best fighter in Border Wars in Anthony Edwards. Yes, I got the best fighters.
Yeah, they know.
Ness, I got Anthony Edwards. Where do you rank Anthony Edwards in your pound for pound list for Border Wars?
I mean,
we will find out today. We will find out today. Bama Bo will have the list out today.
Yeah, Bama Bo is the one that does Border Wars pound for pound rankings. But I'll tell you this, Anthony Edwards impressed me his last fight. And I'm a boxing fan, man, so you only as good as your last fight. So I had a lot of shit to say about Anthony in the past. I called him Clownthony. I might have called him a duck here and there. I might have even wanted him to move up to heavyweight so I could knock him out cold because he talked so much shit. But his last fight, he impressed. He dug deep. He looked good. He looked damn good.
I am feeling this motherfucking trailer we got for Border Wars. This shit is hard. I like that right there.
Yo, shout out to Jemmy. He gonna make a new one. I'm waiting on the file still, Jemmy, but it's all good. Jemmy J in the building.
Shout out Jemmy, man.
Let me see what we got. We got. Who's next?
What's going on, Ashley Williams? Nice to see a woman in our chat, man.
We got.
These guys be respectful.
We got Mastermind, Border
Wars. Hey, bro, no lie. Since H Money got on, the viewership went up by 25 people.
Yo, H Money's that dude. We gonna get H Money to commentate. He gonna be a guest commentator at Border Wars.
Oh, bro, you gonna have motherfuckers in that mad H Money.
What?
Because he holding back. Jimmy, not that motherfucker.
Yo, look, he gotta be in the corner. He gotta be in the corner for his fighter.
That's true.
He gonna have multiple fighters. Like, I hope he ain't just gonna be. Look, it ain't nothing wrong. It ain't nothing wrong with that either. Like, we got plenty of promoters for Border Wars that don't come to Border Wars, but they do all the legwork. You know what I mean? So there's nothing wrong if he can't show up, but showing up would be the ultimate. It would be Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn is at every fight. Unless he doesn't fuck with the fighter. But you gonna have Anthony Edwards and you gonna have Jemmy, aka Mikey Garcia. Now you just signed Robert Bonilla. You might have to just show up. But let me go out to somebody. This is what I'm trying to tell you.
These niggas,
this
man?
is what I'm trying to tell you.
Give him a car or something?
Hey, listen, man. He got sign up bonus. But listen, this is what I'm trying to tell you about Fury not being like a draw. H Money changed the whole topic to Border Wars. Last 15 minutes, we talking about Border Wars. I'm about to take another call. He only called in because H Money called in. Okay, so he was listening, heard H Money talk about his brother, called in, so he gonna talk Border Wars. Fury is a non-commodity, I'm trying to tell you. Now, other people might listen to this video and say, no, that's amongst your audience, and that might be true. That might be true. Amongst our audience, maybe Fury isn't a commodity, but I don't believe that because with the right fighter, every fighter is a great commodity. You need to mix them well. This right here happens to be oil and vinegar, where they do not mix. When they're in the jar together, they level out one on top of the other. You don't want that. But let me go to someone who's going to be making his Border Wars debut in the heavyweight division. We're talking Joseph the Mastermind, Big Super Mexicano. What's going on, champ?
What's going on? So did I hear H Money correctly? Are they gonna go ahead and accept?
Well, he wants you to accept his catchweight offer to fight Jemmy at 168, not 170 or 175.
That was our offer, was 168. They wanted 167. They was trying to pull the Mayweather on us, but we're gonna take it.
170,
All
man.
right, well he said 168. Take that 168 then.
Yeah, no, Matt's ready for 168, so we can make that official right now.
170, man. Don't drain your brother. Let him tell him, hey man, what's 2 pounds, bro?
I
Give me
know, and I
170.
told Joseph off air. I tried to give him that Al Heyman free advice. You know what I'm saying? I said, look,
Oh, let me tell you,
don't
Ness.
take it. Don't take it. If they trying to catch weight you, don't take it. Cause this fighters out there. I got like 2 more fighters signed up just yesterday in that division. 168.
We came up from 160 to 165 to 166 and a half. Matt threw out 168. That's where he want. That's where he says he feels like he should be at. Anyways, me and H Bunny negotiated way until maybe like 1 in the morning last night. So it's been an ongoing thing all day yesterday.
Look, if you want that 168, say you want it, and the show is, you know, your
I tell you what.
verbal
I tell you what. Hold up,
contract.
Ness. Let me pass the phone over. I got Matt right here. Let's hear from his mouth.
Yo, what up? Good morning.
What up?
What up, Matt?
What up, guys? Look, I told y'all, man. It's not gonna be a big thing, man. 168 be fine. If anything, we'll rehydrate good in the morning, the next morning for Border Wars, man.
Look, man, if you can make it, you can make it. You know what I mean? But you don't want your training camp for your second fight to just be about losing weight, man. You want it to be about getting some skill in and learning some of the necessary, you know, tactics that you're gonna need in that ring.
Well, that's the plan. Losing the weight ain't no problem. Losing weight for me is not a big problem. You know, I can lose weight, no problem. Losing I'll probably be.
Hey, listen, man. If you could do it, let's sign it right here. I mean, H Money's in the chat and he's repeatedly him and his fighter. All they type in is 168. They want you to agree to that 168, and we got to fight.
Make it official. Announce it right now.
Well, then it's done, man. We got Matt Rodriguez Garces taking on Jemmy. I mean, unfortunately, Jemmy has won in his last fight, so he's the A side. So we do have to say, Mexican Jemmy, aka Mikey Garcia, will be taking on Matt. What's your ring name? Machine Gun?
Yeah, Master Machine Gun.
Matt Machine Gun Garces. Well, we got to fight, champs. I love it. Yo, nothing more than is to sign fights. I'm telling you, all day yesterday I was in that Border Wars chat raising hell. I want fights. Sign them. We already got like 7, let me tell you. Joseph is taking on Santiago. His first Border Wars heavyweight fight. You know, he started his journey somewhere in the 300 and somethings. Shout out to my man who still ain't signed up, but he said he's like 6'3", 300 and something. You know, then we got Mofongo, and he's taking on Eddie Bola de Grasa. That's gonna be a fight. That's gonna be a good fight. Then we got Ant versus Sal. Big fight.
Good fight too.
Big fight. We got you versus FOG. Rematch the public wants. Then we got Jose on his return. Tyson Fury like return from a coke binge and, you know, Achilles heel. You know, he got stripped of his titles, so he's coming back versus Gil.
Them niggas said a coke did.
Who lost to you know, Jemmy. I mean, yo, we got fights, bruh. It's crazy. We got
when gonna be the return of Doomsday?
Bro, when Randy from Florida stops saying he's Doomsday's bully, actually signs up to Border Wars, this is his opportunity. He's been saying he's Doomsday's bully for 3 years, never signed up.
I thought Doomy and Wayne was supposed to get it in.
Wayne disappeared, man. Wayne disappeared.
We'll find Wayne again. Wayne, man.
Somebody gonna have to go look for him on his social media or something like that.
Folks calling you out, Wayne. They want you, big dog.
Yeah, man. Social media been out. Uh-oh. Them TMG fighters stick together.
Man, TMG is a game, bro. I'm telling you. TMG invaded the podcast last night, bro. The NBA podcast was like straight TMG. Straight TMG.
Let me go to Rick in the ATL. Talk to me.
What's going on, Rick? Talk to us.
What's up, homies? Buenos dias, muchachos.
Buenos dias.
Hey, man, y'all are putting on better fights than Bob Arum.
That's because you know both fighters. That's the thing, man. When you know both fighters, you got more interest.
Hey man, sometimes I'm too busy, I can't call in, but I was feeling bad for y'all on this shitty ass topic today. I said, oh god, I gotta call in and support TBV. And shout out to H Money, Mr. Dazn. Dude, I'm more excited about Joseph Parker's fight than I am about Tyson Fury's fight.
Word.
I'm more excited about Dillian White's fight than I am about Tyson Fury's fight.
Yeah,
hey,
it's
Ness,
because we know
you been
those
drinking
guys.
some of that Mama Juana out in the Dominican?
Actually, nah, man. I kept it real American and had vodka. I mean, I guess Russian, right?
all right. Hey, Mike, shout out to you and your first fight. Y'all have a good day, and I definitely won't be watching this, but I'll catch you on the highlights, and I look forward to possibly checking out some of y'all's Border Wars stuff in the future.
For sure, brother. For sure, man. Thanks for calling in, Rick. Listen, anyone interested in Border Wars, all you got to do is head on over to patreon.com/Thaboxingvoice and just click on the tag Border Wars. You could do the same here on YouTube and get tons of free content. On Border Wars on Patreon, obviously, you'll have all the fights from all, 5 past seasons, and you'll be able to go back. And on YouTube, you'll have plenty of supported content for those past seasons. Let me go out to Ruin 504. Talk to me.
Yeah, good morning. What's happening, fellas?
Morning. What
What's
up?
going on? What's going on, homie?
I think R&B's comments do illustrate the typical American boxing fan. I mean, really in the heavyweight division, just craving the knockout. I think that's kind of a shame. I mean, that's pretty much illustrates the reason why the Klitschko's still don't get any respect in this country. I mean, both of those guys are highly skilled, as is Tyson Fury, and it's just we have to get out of this mindset that just because it's a heavyweight, we need to see a knockout. Some guys have different styles. Tyson Fury is highly skilled. We should be able to watch a fight and
In
appreciate
America,
that.
man, that's not what we're here for. That's not what our heavyweight lineages
I know,
tell
but
us.
that doesn't necessarily mean that it's right, though. I mean,
I know. I mean,
just
it's
because
not. I'm not saying that it is, but in boxing is an entertainment business, right?
yeah.
And people want to see entertainment when somebody gets in the ring. If somebody's not giving them entertainment, then the crowd will start to boo.
But why is it that we have to say the knockout is the only entertaining about anything about a fight? Why can't we?
I mean, if you beat somebody to F up, then all right. But if you just come on, look, I don't want a heavyweight to pity pat and outbox. I don't want a Floyd Mayweather heavyweight. Now, is Fury that? Yeah, okay, we could say he's the closest thing to that because of movement and style. And it's effective. Doesn't mean that I like it. Just like people didn't even like Mayweather's style at 147.
But I guess we'll just have to agree to disagree. But anyway, before I go, shout out to fellow TMG members, dude. We took over, man. H Money is just killing it. This guy's awesome. I mean,
sure.
the first time this dude called, I typed in that he's the rookie of the year. He brought so much energy that I haven't heard since other callers who don't call in. This dude is just completely destroyed it. So shout out to H Money and everybody else in TMG. That's my call.
H Money, this shit.
Hey,
Speaking
man,
of H Money, Joseph Rodriguez says, gotta admit, on the super chat, he says, gotta admit, H Money is Mr. Border Wars now.
Damn.
2 titles.
Damn. We got
It's
another
your
super
boy,
chat from
Mr. Border Wars, aka Mr. Dazn, H Money, TMG. What up, H
We
Money?
got another super chat from AJC. He don't say nothing, just showing some love. And Euros, big up to you, AJC, over there in
Let
the
me
UK.
go ahead and show respect. Bang, bang, TMG gang, newly signed Robert Bonilla. What's up?
Talk to us, TMG.
Yo, what's good? Let me get off the speaker right quick. All right, I'm here. What's going on? Yeah, I'm representing, man. I signed last night. I just signed up for Border Wars. Can y'all hear me?
Loud and clear.
Just signed up for Border Wars right now. Payment's been made. Reservation is going to be set, and I start my training now. So let's get it. Give me a fight. H Money's working on it. So
I want you to go ahead and look up tape of Marvin because he was a heavyweight for the last 2 seasons, and he's making his debut at 195. So that could be your fight if you want it. Like I told you yesterday, he only got 2 fights on Border Wars experience, no other experience. So there's plenty of footage on him though. Once you go to Border Wars on a desktop, or even take your time on a mobile phone, but if you click Border Wars or click Marvin's name, it's either Marvin Freeman or Marvin the Tank Freeman, one of those tags, and all his stuff will pop up, and you guys can, thoroughly check him out. He's got training footage, bag footage, sparring footage, and obviously fight footage because he's fought 2 seasons. He fought Cantu twice. But that's right now, like I told you, that's right now the only 195-pound fight that we got.
Got you. Well, I can go down or up, so I can go down 10 pounds and I can go up to heavyweight. So, but we're gonna more comfortable right at where I'm at. So we're gonna let H Money do what he does, man. It's promotion. It's TMG Promotions, and let him work it out. I'm gonna get ready. I'm gonna do my part as a fighter. I'm gonna put the work in, and then we'll announce something soon.
I love it, man. Listen, thank you for signing up, and I can't wait. Robert Bonilla, the Latin snake. Oh, no, not snake. Sorry. Latin assassin. Let's go out to T Plums. Talk to me.
What up, fellas?
What up?
I just want to respond to what the caller, I think it was 2 callers ago, said about why Americans love to see heavyweight knockouts.
Yep.
I mean, it's not essential for boxing, of course, but it's like, who goes to a basketball game and is not entertained by somebody dunking? You know what I'm saying? Who goes to a hockey game? Not that much people watch hockey, but who goes to a hockey game and don't want to see people fight? You know what I'm saying? It's an incentive.
Shout out to the St. Louis Blues.
So, you know what I mean? It's like, it's an incentive. So if you play a football game and niggas just score a touchdown by walking in the end zone, you know what I'm saying? That's boring. But when somebody broke 3 tackles, spin jump, broke his ankles and all that stuff, that's incentives to watch the sport. That's the same thing about knockouts in boxing. And that's why people want to see knockouts in the heavyweight division, especially. Because these are the biggest dudes, these are dudes that's punching the hardest. And when you ain't knocking people out, when you're supposed to be the hardest punches, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Why not watch the lower weight classes? So that's the incentive. That's why we like knockouts.
I would agree. Yes, sir. 100%, man. Definitely, man. Can't be 6'9", 270. And I mean, don't get it wrong, man. Fury, if Fury sit down on his punches, I think he'd be able to punch. But for some reason, he's just not interested in sitting down on his punches. He'd rather box and really show his skill set, which I can't be mad at. It's just something that I'm not really that interested in seeing a heavyweight do, unless it's just like a incredible fight. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody that's gonna push the pace.
I hear you. Let me go out to Mastermind, Castle Hill Gill, New York City ambassador, appreciation night attendee, and Border Wars participant, and now second time returning. He'll be taking on Canadian Jose, who you all know and love, was stripped of his titles. He's in emeritus status, and he'll be taking on Castle Hill Gill. Gill looking for redemption after coming to, off his first loss in Border Wars. Castle Hill Gill, what it do? Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning to everybody out in the TVV universe, man. I'm just happy to hear everything that's been going on. H Money, man, great addition. My man Jim gonna take on Matt. I love that. I wish him good luck, and hopefully he'll come out victorious, and I'll be able to, rematch him after I meet up with Jose in September, man. It's pretty boring fight this weekend, so I'm not going to talk much about Tyson Fury, even though he's one of my favorite heavyweights, and it's a little busy here, so I'm going to get back to what I need to get to, but I just wanted to check in and just, tell everybody, man, I appreciate everybody's work. I love TV just as much as, the rest of you guys, and I love what's happening, bro. I got to get out of here, though. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Gil, thanks for the kind words. We're going
Big
out
up to Castle Hill Gill, man, showing me some nice hospitality when I was in the Bronx over the first Border Wars, man. Big ups to you, man. Thank you very much.
90 seconds.
Yo, I can't stand this Bank of America app, bro. 807, Rod in the 807, talk to me.
Rod in 870, what's up, big dog?
Yeah, I said that backwards.
Hey, what's up? Nah, you good, man. Hey, like with what's his name? Ace Money doing with Border Wars. I think he's making it more exciting. Mike, I agree with you, man. I don't think Wilder should sit around and wait on Tyson Fury. Seem like he's ready to play games again, going on TMZ saying that he didn't sign the fight. It seems as if he's going to try to take a route as if Wilder is chasing him instead of which he should be chasing Wilder because he's the champion. I think he should take on Luis Ortiz early September and then go for that Dillian White fight either December or January. And then that would give us time to see if AJ and Ruiz is going to actually fight, or if Ruiz beat him the second time. And then you could set up Wilder Ruiz for Cinco de Mayo in May on pay-per-view. And those could be his next two fights, and no one would be mad. Everyone would be happy and excited about those two fights, and he would make a shitload of money because, like you said, Dillian is going to bring it, and he has a mouth.
10 seconds.
I don't like what Fury's doing, man. He just seems like he's playing this cat and mouse game, and he doesn't seem like he's ready to really dive in head first after those two knockdowns. That's my call, bro. Just tell me what you think, and that's my call.
I mean, we all know that shit. Those two knockdowns were devastating. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Wilder said he gave Fury a concussion. So, I mean, Net's been saying it since it happened. He felt the power, and he didn't want to feel it again in their immediate rematch. So he took a little time.
Bruh,
not time
listen,
off,
the
but
writing is on the wall. How many experts have come out already? Go through boxing scene and scroll down. How many people are saying AJ shouldn't go into the immediate rematch? It's the same fucking advice they gave Tyson Fury. You don't get your ass kicked and go straight into it. If it's a competitive fight, you go straight into it. You don't get your ass kicked and go right into a rematch. Obviously, you got your ass kicked for a reason. There's shit to work on now.
has there anybody that got their ass kicked and came back and really Kovalev got his ass kicked the first fight against Alvarez. Came back.
I don't know if that was an ass kicking. He got outboxed. I mean, how many times he get knocked down? He did get knocked down once or twice.
Yeah,
right?
nigga got knocked out, my nigga. He got stopped.
I guess.
And then we did see another way what happened. Dog Bay got his ass kicked the first fight.
Got his ass kicked the second. No, but even he took a fight in between.
Shit.
Yeah, I believe so. Check
No,
box
he
rec.
did.
I believe so.
Hey, back to back, bro.
You sure?
Yeah,
I don't even know how to
them
spell
back
that
to
dude's
back, big
name.
dog. Yeah. So I mean, it works out both ways. Just got to see how Anthony Joshua comes back, or does he? I don't know, man. I guess since Fury feels like
You damn right. He right back. See, and that might retire him, man. Look, he got, bruh, he got his ass super kicked in the first one, and it was a UD. Then he got stopped in the second one.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, champ. But
He
anyway,
he won his belt back.
Plums, what it do-we?
T Plums, talk to us.
Y'all already came to me.
Oh, shit. All right. You the man then. So it's over, man. It's
Damn.
over, man. It's over. It's over, man. It's over.
Catch us. I guess we got time for
we're gonna do Untitled.
Untitled, yeah.
And we're gonna do the betting show. So do say.
Catch us on Untitled, man, here shortly. Follow me on IG at Gross1911 or on Twitter at Gross2312. Final thoughts are non-existent. Yes.
I mean, final thoughts are, man, raise that profile, man, so people care about this fight. Raise the profile, man. Peace.
Peace.